week 10. In week 10
What?
against against a division rival, Carolina Panthers, to go 2-8 on the season. And I want this to mostly be a positive podcast because as a podcast mostly given to us by the organization and by the team, we haven't had a lot to be positive about. And there are some things that we'll for sure talk about in this game, but Saints win 2-8 on the road. First Saints rookie quarterback to win a game since 1981.
Mm.
Dave Wilson, um, 7 years before I was born, bro. No idea, no clue.
Bruh, Dave Wilson, a first round pick in the supplementary draft.
Oh my
Supplementary
god,
draft. They
the
used the
supplementary.
first round pick.
They gave up a pick in next year's draft.
Ooh, that's a different type of dogness right there, boy.
Ooh, man. But the story of the game, I think the three biggest stories of this game, obviously the biggest story of this game, Tyler Shough and his second start on the road.
Mm.
Don't know. He looked damn fucking good.
Damn good, bro.
Against the Panthers. He looked good. And here's the thing, and this is the thing that I liked about this game for Tyler Shough. All the things that he didn't do well in college, all the things that were negatives and things that make you wince about him as a prospect in college, he did really well in this game against the Panthers. Pocket presence with pressure. When pressure was coming at him, instead of looking to scramble, his eyes were always down the field. Like we talked about it even when he was named the starter, his throws, his arm talent is just different. Just absolutely different. And for him to get his second win and his second start, and we expected this to happen a bit because they weren't going against the Rams, they were going against the Panthers. And we talked about in the preview pod, we was like, man, can Tyler Shough get some help? Can he get some balance? And this is the first game that the Saints have rushed over 100 yards since the Bills game, which is week 4. We're in week 10.
Unbelievable. And the team gave him some help, bro. It's like
Yes.
They got the message. They were helping this time.
Yes. But he's the story of this game as he should be. And as a Saints fan, the most important thing about this season, from this game until the last week of the season, is how Tyler Shough looks and how he performs in these weeks that he gets to start. Because that is most paramount, most important than anything regarding the team going forward. Because if you know, I don't want to say the guy, but if you know you have a guy that can at least start for you in 2026, which at least right now it's against 2 fucking games. But even last week when I was there at the Rams game, I felt like I was there in person. Hard not to be excited about what you have and what the Saints may have in Tyler Shough at quarterback.
No question, bro. No question. I mean, the talent, we knew the talent was there. Like, we knew the physical talent was there. But really, it came down to can he do the things that concern you? He's playing behind Ray Duns at left guard. Cesar Ruiz got a backup center who wasn't a starter.
Yep.
I mean,
Sam Richards at right tackle.
Sam Richards at right tackle. Like, this is like the worst disaster you could possibly think of to put him behind. And for him to go out there and handle, he got a couple sacks, but it was sacks where he was trying to do something, trying to make something happen. I'm fine with those. Like, for him to stand back there, 3rd and 12, convert 3rd and 12s and stuff like that, 3rd and 9s, those are conversions we just knew we wouldn't convert in previous weeks. Like, just throw it away.
And it were plays that on 3rd down that mostly were not happening when Rattler was in at quarterback. in long third and long situations.
Is my connection freezing up?
It's a little glitchy, a little glitchy.
Yeah, I'm seeing the upload is kind of slow. I'm on wired, but
Nigga
anyway.
got that nigga got that AOL connection right now.
AOL connection. What is going on? Face when the internet won't fuck up. Yeah. But
Just our
anyway,
luck, bro.
but like you're saying, bro, like the thing that impressed me most and what the Saints really need is they need some creativity at the position because it's
Right.
roster. They need somebody that could elevate guys a little bit. And you got Chris Olave catching one-handed passes. You
Woo!
got even Jawan Johnson catching and running like he think he Tyler Warren or something. Man, go sit down. Sit your ass down.
Had one of his best games of the season, bro, and I'm still upset,
Best
bro.
game of the season.
Can't stand him, bro.
But that's what like a quarterback can do for you. Just, I don't know what you call it, inspired confidence but just put the ball in places and let guys make plays. And I just like the
That's it.
aggressiveness. You know, he had the deep ball to Olave. Um, there was that back shoulder to Valet that
Valet.
he didn't get his feet down, but I just like the concept. Like, man, let's go for
Yes.
it. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's try to get these points. So it was promising, bro. And like you said, it's so huge if they can figure out if Shuck is at least like a good solid starting quarterback.
Huge.
If you could finish the
Huge.
season with that, and you go into the season with a number one overall pick, hopefully,
Top three? And you don't need
top
and you
three at
don't need a
least.
quarterback?
Come on, man.
We eating good, Wolf. We eating good in the neighborhood. I don't even like
Good, boy.
even like Applebee's like that. Nigga, like, come on. Shout out to Michael Morgan, the 4.99 super chat. I hope Shuck can keep this up as teams start to get more film on him. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate it.
I'm glad you said that, though. That's
You,
those are the tests as you go forward. It's like teams start to get taped, they start to look at tendencies and stuff like that. That's why you have to take this as a week by week proposition. You can't just come up with a final just verdict, just one or two games.
Damon Jones, 199 super chat. I just need Chris Bell.
Up Dynamite.
Um,
Chris Bell, baby.
I just I know. Okay, let me time out. Let me check myself before I even start talking about. Cause I was just gonna say, I know that he's like not considered probably not a stereotypical top 10 pick, but Thornton Tyson in this offense, maybe Tyler Shough, maybe a starting quarterback with Olave. Anyway, let me come. Another point in this game I wanted to bring up is Chris Olave, and the Chris Olave conversation is swung all over the place this season,
All
all
over.
over the place. But the reason why I want to talk about it is, his I believe it was his brother Isaiah had tweeted before the game, and then Chris Olave talked about it in the post game presser of how, this was the field that ended his season. That he got that extremely frightening concussion from that
Yes.
the Derek Carr ball last year, and he talked about it in the post game that he wasn't really thinking about it until he got on the field pregame, and then he started getting anxiety before the game. And I even commented because I think it was Matt Paris and Catherine Terrell had put the tweets out about it, and I said it was so. I liked that Chris Olave was open and talking about it because
Yes.
so many athletes, it's so taboo to not talk about your mental health. You gotta be a man. You can't talk about your mental health. You gotta keep that shit inside. Fuck that shit, man. Fuck that shit, bruh.
For real.
The fact that he was open to talk about it, and this is the reason why if you not, and I'm not trying to make this a selling point, but our dude Jake talked about this extensively in our Discord one night, bro.
Yes, he did, man. Yes, he did.
Extensively.
And it really got me thinking about it. Like once he talked about that, it made me just try to look at it from Olave's point of view for a certain because we get pissed, we football fans, we're like, come on, brother, what are you
There it
doing?
is.
But then you just think about these are traumatic experiences, traumatic PTSD, all of that
Brain trauma.
brain trauma, bro. So imagine going out there and trying to play football, even if you tell yourself, "Oh, I'm good, I'm healthy, I'm not worrying about it, I'm not going to think about it." Once you're in the actual moment, you never know how that goes. And he talked about it. The Saints put out an article, the John DeSager article. That was actually pretty good because he talked about it with Chris. Chris said, he admitted, it was something he was trying to work through all season, and he felt like he broke through in that Bears game. Like that Bears game was
you could tell a little bit, bro.
just a kind of release, you know what I'm saying? And then, and we've seen it, we've seen it on the field where you just kind of see okay, the old Chris starting to come back a little bit.
Yes.
And you just see him smiling in this game, just happy, they're getting a win. He catching one-handed passes. You can just see that confidence coming back, man. So, and Sean Payton always just say confidence comes from demonstrated ability. So him being able to go over there and actually do it kind of just heals. It's like healing in a certain way. You know what I'm saying? So that's good for him, man. Like you said, I'm glad he's talking about it because I'm sure there's tons of athletes going through similar things, man. Tons of athletes that could probably relate, but they don't want to talk about it because they don't want to seem like they soft.
Soft, exactly. Brayton Smith of the Colts right tackle was last year, a couple of years ago, talked about how his debilitating OCD, so. I mean, every not everyone, but so many people go through mental health things. So you don't think athletes that are held to the standard that they held to ain't going through it. And
what just happened a couple of days ago?
With Marshawn Nealon, bro, of the Cowboys. Hello, and you talking about, and I don't want to make this a whole Chris Olave concussion thing, but you're talking about an injury that can cause you at times to literally to forget where you are, to not know what you did. It is terrifying. It's a terrifying experience. Shout out to Alro337 with the $2 super chat. I need Caleb Downs to say bye to Reed. Speaking about Justin Reed.
I'll take it.
Justin Reed's been on my radar. Third point I wanted to say in terms of just the story of the game. Brandon Staley, I don't know my feel for him, but it feels like at times he's been, I know they're not coordinators, but it feels like at times he's been the more consistent coordinator between him and Kellen during the season. He pretty much shut down the Bucs offense completely 2 weeks ago when they played the Bucs. Had a terrible game against the Rams. We all saw it coming. And then against the Panthers, and I get it. The Panthers, not the greatest team, but they have had an identity all season, running the ball, O-line, Rico Dow, just dominating teams against the line of scrimmage, and that's been their identity. And Dave Canales says that's what they've done. Shut that shit down. Shut it down.
Down, bro.
And then when you shut that down, then you have to make Bryce Young be quarterback, which he's been very inconsistent all season in terms of what Bryce Young you're going to get. This year or this game, you had the very inconsistent bad Bryce Young. Had a lot. I know we brag on Alante Taylor a lot, bro. Had his best game of the season. Alante balled out today, bro.
Alante must have been watching the pod or something.
Bro, the pod saw the trade rumors, bro. He came out balled out, nigga.
Ball out, bro. He said that shit was so funny, bro, because you called it because he was like, "Oh, Alante about to do that same blitz," but he said, "No." Oh, you thought? Back that thing out and picked the ball off.
Picked it off, bro. It was a tendency breaker because
it was.
They've ran that Alante goddamn blitz 25 times this season.
They sacked Bryce 3 times with that same shit last year. You know what I'm saying?
Last year.
So Bryce thinking, okay, it's coming.
This nigga coming. He's coming.
I love that. That was hilarious.
So those are the 3 points. defense dominated. They won 17-7. Like I would look up the final score. I was like, damn, it was only 17 points. Yes, so it was only 17 points. 17-7. They gained. Where's the yardage? They outgained Carolina to scrimmage, like yardage wise. It was like 300.
388 versus 175.
They dominated
Almost,
the Panthers, bro.
Just almost doubled the yardage. Like that's domination.
They dominated the Panthers. Someone's Reland said, I don't think that Staley will be with us for long, though. Where's he going?
Where you going at? He got a head coaching job anyway? Like, let's slow down here. Like, I like what he's doing a little bit, but it's not like he's like blowing the doors off of defense here. Like, you know what I'm saying? We just saying like, he's doing okay. He's doing all right. You know what I'm saying? Doing fine.
Now, if he would have shut down the Rams last week or some shit like that.
Now we're talking. You know what I'm saying? You shut down you did a little something against the Panthers today. That's good. Hey, look, I'll take that. I will take that.
Yes. I'm not trying to poo-poo it. I'm not trying to poo-poo it.
The thing about Brandon Staley defense is like it kind of is what it is. Like he's gonna give up yards. He's gonna let you move the ball a little bit. But I think what we saw today, it was something we haven't got to see a lot. We haven't got to see the team play with a lead.
There it is.
So he got to be a little more. You started seeing he started to just clutch down a little more as the game went on. We saw it against the Giants. We won that Giants game where things just got more congested for offenses as they played with a lead. So I think that's the way the defense is just designed from like a personnel standpoint, is to play with a lead, but we just never in a lead. So we constantly chasing, you know what I'm saying? So we never get to really see it. So it was interesting to see him like that, man, because man, it was good to see, Cam Jordan get a sack.
Demario Davis had it.
Like DeMario, we gonna bag on DeMario because he owned status and he not the player he was. He's gonna miss a tackle here and there or something like that. But he a maniac still, bro. Like he is a maniac, and he gonna make some clutch plays here and there. So yeah, man. Like I'm. It's good Brandon Staley showing a little something because the other guy on the other side of the ball.
Hold on. Not there yet, Wolf.
We still positive.
Yeah, we're still positive. Still positive. This is underrated. I think Quincy Riley's a player, bro. You didn't hear his name called. And I said this like jokingly during the live stream. I was like, man, is he the better corner between him and Cole? It don't matter. Like
when you said it, I was like, I think he is. Like,
just say it, bro. Let me. He seems to be the more consistent corner between the two, because with Kool-Aid, I feel like there's highs, but there's a lot low. Like the lows are very low. But it feels like with Quincy, and again, he's a rookie. He's only played a couple of starts. He's only had like a few number of starts, but he just seems very, very consistent of what he gives you. Although, what was the game that they just was abused? Oh, it was the Patriots game that fucking Josh McDaniels was just going after him and Sanker was just circled, bro.
Give him that work, bro.
It was bad. Listen, I want to still positive. If you just look at, and I know we talked about the draft classes, and it's been a topic this past week, but it's early. But if you look at this potential last draft class, Banks at left tackle, Shough at 40, who looks to be, if not a guy at quarterback, at least a starter at quarterback, and like maybe a plus starter at quarterback at 40. You got Riley in round 4. You got Stutzman, who you still don't know. You got Sanker. Might be like one of the better draft classes they've had. And Devin Neal.
Big Back Neal.
Who had a good game today, bro.
Big Back Neal was out there today, bro.
He had a good game today.
Let me see. What? 5.5 yards a carry from Big Back?
He did, bro. Yes.
Only 4 carries, but still.
4 carries, 22 yards, had a 14-yard run, 5.5. 5.5, bro.
Look, they might have a good draft. Like it was a steak and potatoes draft. It was a boring draft, not a lot of juice. But if they could come away with this draft with like 5 or so like good players and a quarterback that's like actually like might be pretty good.
Good. Home run, bro. That's out the
run.
park. Out the park. As much as we can shit and bag them, and we will continue to shit and bag them when it's deserved, that's an out the park draft if they've hit on all that. Because then, we're definitely gonna. TJ said need to get Moscato in the red zone. I don't think Moscato even on the team no more, bro. Like.
For real? I haven't seen him in years. I'm drinking some Moscato. I'm drinking a little Moscato right now.
Don't even know you're on the team right now. But the reason, he's on the practice squad. Thank you. The reason why it's so important, or not important, well, yes, it is important, of depending on what they have in Shough, is because it directly dictates what happens in the 2026 draft. The juxtaposition is crazy because yesterday was Saturday with football. You had Fernando Mendoza, having like a signature drive against Penn State in the fourth quarter, and you just had like people going like, "Oh yeah, Fernando." And I put out a tweet yesterday that was maybe a little controversial, but I don't regret it. But I said the best thing that could happen for the Saints would them to be to lose out, get the number 1 overall pick. Because I was quote tweeting that basically all the Jets people were all at the Indiana Penn State game. Like their whole entire brass was at the Penn State.
Everybody, bro.
Everybody. Their whole entire fucking front office.
You could tell that mandate has went out. We want a
quarterback. So, and then I had to go back and like add the addendum that all that goes in hand with that. Shough has to be good, or at least shows that he's good. Because if you get the number 1 overall pick and Shough shows to be good, because right now the Titans are on the bye, so the Titans right now have the number 1 overall pick in the draft. Saints have number 2 overall. It completely changes the entire thing, because then you can control the entire draft, especially if you don't need a quarterback. It's huge,
bro. Huge. You want to go to Ed?
Yeah. I'll just read this point. Jake said Aaron Glenn does not want to be picking one of one. That man doesn't want to lose again. I mean, that's just how Aaron Glenn's built. Like that's not.
And I hope he keeps that same mindset. I hope he does. Like,
keep stacking them up, AG. All right, we're gonna take a break. We'll be back right after this break. Yo, what up, Wolf? What are you looking at?
Man, I'm checking out this website. This site is cheeks, bro.
In 2025? How do you have a crappy website? Couldn't be me.
They need to hit up our guy Bijan with Precious Works. Precious Works offers to not only build you a website that's tailored to you and your customers' needs, but also to continue to manage and maintain it so you can focus on your business. Don't have much time? Precious Works is just what you need. No out-of-the-box stuff like Squarespace or Wix. Precious Works will create a site for you. You won't have to worry about plugin updates, security, or things like that, because Precious Works will maintain all of that and be available to you 24/7. Bijan set up Saints Block Party podcast website for us a few years ago and hit it out the park. He also keeps it up to date and helps us anytime we want to add something new, like a form or the prospect matching tool that we did for the NFL draft. It's like having your own personal developer, just a text or a call away. Precious Works has worked with everyone from small businesses to large firms, so no job is too big or too small. If you're in the need of a website or you currently have one, but you want to upgrade it, give Bijan a holler at Precious Works. You can get with him at Bijan at Precious Works, BIJON at precious.works, or go to precious.works for his website. Make sure to tell him Saints Block Party sent you.
Okay, this is going to be completely off topic just because I was kind of like just looking at Twitter as the ad was playing. Stephen King put out a tweet This is like if we ever had time to do a pop culture podcast. Episode 3 of Welcome to Derry ratchets up the horror. This one goes to about 11. Excuse me, Steven. Racism is scary enough for me, buddy. Like, I was plenty scared watching episode 2, bruh. I was terrified watching episode 2. Don't need the horror. Like, we're good.
Episode 2 was wild, bro.
Bruh, that shit had me.
You get a good episode when you think about it like days later. It's like,
Yes.
damn, like when it stick with you, that's when you got the racism. You just had the creepy shit up in there with the mom that, oh my god, like the grocery store scene.
The grocery store.
Bruh.
Like I understand, completely off topic. I understand like if maybe episode 1 of Welcome to Derry didn't get you hooked. Yes, Wayne, we're talking about it. But episode 2, because I was still a little on the fence about the show after 1, but episode 2, I was like, okay, I'm in. I was mad watching it. Woof. I was like,
mad, bro. I was about to turn it off, bro. I was literally like, I already got to deal with reality.
In real life. I was like, this shit was set in like the when Kennedy was president. This ain't shit changed, bro. Ain't shit changed. Damn it. Anyway, can we? You want to talk about that block field goal, Wolf?
Bro, I understand what happened, but that was, I've never seen that. I've never seen that. All my years of watching football.
And why does it always have to be the Saints? Why does it always have to be the Saints?
So what was their explanation? The explanation was it was a live ball because it touched a Saints player's hand?
Yes.
And because it wasn't past the line of scrimmage or something like that.
I don't know, bro.
I don't know, bro. That's some shit. That shit had everybody confused. There for them to get the ball back. I'm like, what?
If they would have lost the game on some shit like that, bro. Jake said it went past the line of scrimmage and touched the Saints player. It's one like. I tweeted this. I said, it's a more ridiculous rule than the Tuck rule. Not the same significance as the Tuck rule in the Pats Raiders game, but just in terms of an actual fucking rule.
Because if you threw the ball instead of like field goal, if you threw the ball and somebody knocked it down, it's like it's an incomplete pass, right? You know what I'm saying? Like.
Correct.
And like that'd be the end of the down at least. Like that's what I was thinking. I was like, well, at least it's the end of a down. So it was 4th down, so now it's our ball. They get a redo? Like that shit was. Bro, Juwan Johnson had 92 yards on 4 catches.
Bro, what?
Stick about to have a 900-yard season, bro.
What? You lying to me, Wolf.
Well, I don't know about 900, but he had 92 yards today, bro. I'm just saying, if he cooked like that with Shough every week, that's crazy. But that's what I mean, man. Like, man, just a little bit of quarterback play will elevate.
That, and then you said it in the live stream. Being tall as quarterback is a talent.
Man. It just is, bro. It's a trait. Greg Cosell used to always say this. It's an actual trait. And we could just see it with Shough, man. Like, this is not to slam Rattler at all. You know, I'm a Rattler fan. Get accused of being a Rattler chauvinist or whatever, like a homer. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a Rattler fan, but he was short. And it was just, I see it with the All-22. There was just sometimes he just didn't see certain things that were open. Like, he just didn't see it. Especially like over the middle and stuff like that. That's why he loved to take the sideline. He just couldn't see it. And Shough just sees it, bro. Like there's just more opportunities there for him just due to height. Like Drew Brees was a unicorn. Like Drew Brees would get on his tippy toes and like he was just different, built completely different. So it's interesting because after Brees, you had a lot of teams kind of go with the short quarterback thing, like short quarterbacks all right, and they struggle, bro. Like they have
Struggle.
struggled.
Bryce
Bryce
Young.
Young, Kyler Murray.
Murray.
I can't think of Tua.
Yep.
A lot of them, man. It's just they're not built like old Drew.
Yeah, people. I mean, Drew was an outlier. And he
Truly is.
completely an outlier. Roy Jackson said that roughing the quarterback on Demario was a ridiculous call. Also, awful call.
I saw that while I was driving. I'm like, what? Almost crashed the car. I'm like, what the? After the replay, I was like, where is the roughing?
Awful call. Awful call.
Awful.
Oh,
bro.
Jake said Russell Wilson, but that's quiet as kept. Bro, Russell Wilson. I mean,
Russell Wilson was good, man.
He was
borderline Hall of Famer.
This man was a Seahawks fan, and he brought you one Super Bowl, and it almost was two. Like, I don't want to hear it, Jake.
Jake was a Seahawks fan?
Yeah, he still kind of is, even though he like swears that he's not.
What in the world?
Yo, I don't even know what the score of the Seahawks game is right now, bro. They deep dick in the fucking Cardinals right now, bro. Get out of my face. Oh, he said he left his fandom when he threw the INT to Malcolm Butler.
That's a hard way to lose, that boy.
I mean, you got a Super Bowl the year before. I don't fucking care.
Yep.
Can we talk about Kellen Moore? Is it time?
Here we go.
His decision making, and I want his decision making, play calling, and just overall handling shit during the game. And I know this is coming off the win, and I'm trying to. I'm not going to mix my words when I say this. It just gives the vibes of good offensive coordinator, not great head coach. Like, it doesn't feel like he knows how to manage the shit during the game. That shit that happened before halftime, where they had the ball, it was 40 seconds left. Shough was driving the offense. Everything was going good. They had 3 timeouts, and then everything just completely self-destructed. And it felt like it was like it came from the team, like the call was coming from inside the house. Wolf, I was like, What the fuck is going on? What is happening?
I don't know.
You
like, were you trying to play for the field goal? Like, what?
I can almost guarantee you that's what it felt like.
I mean, that's what he's been doing, though. He did that week 1. He did that. It actually shocked us last week against the Rams that they actually went down and went for the touchdown. But it just, I don't get it, bro. I don't get his coaching philosophy at all. You are 1-18. Just like, go for it, man. Like, go for the dub. And it was funny because, like, after the second half, I felt like he kind of got that in him. Like, he started going for it on 4th down. Yeah, he started feeling like, okay, let me be more aggressive. But it's like who had to pull you to the side to tell you that or something? Like, it's like, bro, you just be so stuck in that damn surface pad, man. Like, get out of that surface pad and understand you have to manage the game to win. I almost felt like he almost cost us that game.
It was close, bro. Like, it felt like Shough and the offense and the team won almost despite of his decision making.
Right.
Which is
crazy.
But I was thinking about this before we recorded this episode. If he doesn't work out as coach, or that's too far. That's too far. I'm sorry. Despite all the mistakes and bungles and blunders that he's had this season, if his evaluation was right with Shough,
like one of the major this is a big positive I can give him is he got really good quarterback play out of Rattler. Till he went off the wheels, but he got really good quarterback play out of 5th round pick quarterback that nobody believed in. And potentially what we're seeing right now, able to get really good quarterback play out of a 2nd round pick quarterback who's had very little experience in college. Like if he's able to coach that up and develop that, and
Like is
like
he
identify like if he actually found something in Shuck, like that's a talent, bro. Like
like a poor man's Cliff Kingsbury, bro, without
look,
the spicy play calling?
cause look, who liked the Shuck pick? Nobody. Nobody liked that
Very
pick.
few.
Nobody.
Very few.
Very few.
Including
Very
us.
few.
Including us.
You had Lou Riddick and all that, but very few, bro. Like that was a gutsy call, And like, look, we still don't know yet. We got to see how it play out. But if he did like hit on something there, man, that's kind of
That's what I'm
like
saying.
crazy.
That's huge. Like as much flack as, and we can give him a lot of flack in regards to his decision making in games because he's the
I
head
just
coach.
I just need him to like I don't know. Is there like a Coursera head coaching course or Khan Academy something? Just take like a head coaching course on like just time management, practice, training camp, all that stuff. Like he just needs to kind of go to head coaching school.
Guys send this man to head coaching academy. Demond
He
said
put a course together.
ABC Mouse.
I just think
Oh,
you
what
need it,
was it?
bro.
What was the typing app? Marvis Beacon, bro.
Oh,
Say Kellen Marvis, bro.
man, that was clutch.
I would
Type of thing.
love Marvis. We have 81 concurrent viewers in the chat right now. We appreciate y'all.
Thank y'all.
225 views. It was like the taste and plays,
Oh, I want to just if I had hair, I'd pull it out, bro. Like I was like, what are we doing? Like Tyler is cooking.
bro.
Like
Cooking,
I understand if he's struggling and it's okay, I get it, but he's cooking, bro. And then you do these stupid shotgun on 3rd and 1 or 4th and 1 or 4th and 2 and 3rd and 2. Like what? Like what do you have to see to know that doesn't work? Like what evidence do you need?
It didn't work last week either, bro.
It's like, what are we doing? Only good play he did was the one where he had Devin Neal like fake the handoff and then he ran behind Devin Neal. That was cool. That was pretty tight. But other than that, man, it was like, oh my God, like you were just messing up the rotation, bro.
It was. Listen, they got the win, but just the way he called the game, bro. I don't know. I was just.
And some of the like best plays were like Tyler Shough just kind of
making
say
something
freelancing, but just kind of making something happen, 8 of 17 on 3rd down. Wow.
8 of 17. And I want to give some love to the offensive line too. We talked about it earlier. Backup right tackle Luke Fortner, who's been in there like the last 2-3 games. Rayden's taking over for Penning, which we said was probably going to be addition by subtraction. And I really felt like overall, and I know Carolina had some plays where they got some quick pressure, they got some pressure on Shough and things like that. But I do feel like overall, the offensive line played pretty well, as a whole. And I don't know if the run blocking got better. I mean, I don't know if that's just going against the Panthers, who don't have a very good run defense. Don't know, but I will tell you, Jack Stoll didn't play today.
They had my guy from the Ravens in there,
and the Ravens tight end, what's his name? Man, name didn't
I
fit
have
on
no
the-
idea, bro. That
Hold
name
on.
is
Mitchell Patton. He had a 14-yard catch in late in the 4th. Mitchell Patton. That they claimed from the Ravens. I don't know how many snaps he played. I don't know if Jack Stoll being injured was addition by subtraction in the run game or the blocking. I'm just saying the O-line and just the whole blocking, everything looked better.
I mean, they had 122 yards total, which isn't crazy, but it's much better than the Saints been doing all year. And you saw AK break off a couple nice longer runs, which we hadn't seen in a long time. I just felt like it was better, bro. So I don't know if that's Penning. I can't wait to go back and watch the all 22 to see where those. But there were times watching the game, just like, wow, there's a hole that a running back actually Whoa,
Oh,
actual
oh,
hole. Haven't seen that all year, bro. All year. Again, might just be the Panthers' terrible run defense, but honestly, it didn't matter weeks previous, bro.
didn't
You
matter
know,
who it was. They weren't getting nothing. Um, let's take our last break of the show, and then we'll wrap up talking about the future, how Shucks play. Again, it's 2 games, but how Shucks play, potential play, and everything ties into the 2026 draft, and how things can unfold. So hang in with us. We're taking our last break of the show. We'll be right back after this.
football season is in full swing, and Underdog is the best place to get in on the action. Playing on Underdog is easy. Just pick whether your favorite players will go higher or lower on stats like rushing yards, receptions, touchdowns, and more. This week, I'm looking at Saints versus Bucks and selecting Chris Olave for higher than 50 yards and Baker Mayfield for lower than 3 touchdowns. Download the app today. Sign up with promo code BLOCKPARTY to score $100 in bonus funds or bonus entries when you play your first $5. That's promo code BLOCKPARTY. Underdog. Make picks, win money.
Must be 18 plus, 19 plus in Alabama and Nebraska, 19 plus in Colorado for some games, 21 plus in Arizona, Massachusetts, and Virginia, and present in a state where Underdog Fantasy operates. Terms apply. See assets.underdogfantasy.com/web/play and get terms _DFS_.html for details. Offer not valid in Maryland, Michigan, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. Concerned with your play? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.ncpgambling.org. In New York, call the 24/7 Hope line at 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369.
We are back. Hold on.
Boys on the clock.
Had to play it. Had to play it because as of right now, the Saints, again, the Titans had their bye week. The Saints have their bye week next week. We're going to try to get a special guest on the pod for our bye week episode. That's probably going to be Patreon only. Just giving y'all a heads up. Patreon only, YouTube member only. Just give y'all a heads up on that. So because the Jets won and because the Dolphins won, the Saints currently have the number 2 overall pick in the draft as of right now. Ooh. The Giants lost as of right now, so they're number 3.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
The Giants lost?
Oh, yes. Because, okay, so Jackson Dart got hurt, and then Russell Wilson came in, and then the Giants had like an epic meltdown, and then Caleb Williams put together and then the Giants also had like a shank punt, and then Caleb Williams had 2 great drives to win the game.
Oh, damn. Jackson Dart. Damn.
Concussion.
Damn.
Concussion.
That
So, we don't know. Yeah, Caleb played outstanding the last 2 drives, like outstanding. We let's say the Saints end up with a top 3 pick. Top 3. Dante, wow, bro. Let's say the Saints. Front row. You saw them seats anyway.
You saw them seats, boy. Shit.
Anyway, let's say the Saints end up with the top 3 pick in the draft, and they don't need a quarterback because Tyler Shough has played. Let's say that this is what he's maybe what he averages the rest of the season, which would be fantastic, by the way. You truly do control. They would truly control, even if they don't end up with 1 overall. They would control so much. A lot of it is dictated on how many quarterbacks declare for the draft. I'm pretty sure Fernando Mendoza will declare.
Yeah.
The buzz I'm hearing is that I think Ty Simpson will declare if he's told that he's going to go top 2. If he's told he's going to go top 2. So even if you don't get one overall, let's say the Titans get one overall, something like that, they have a quarterback. Let's say the Giants get one overall, whatever, and they can whatever. If the Saints can get the second overall pick in the draft, and there's another team that loves Ty Simpson and the Saints are good with Shough, you still control so much of the draft to be able to maneuver. Oh, just come back to the person making those decisions.
Making those picks. I'm really interested to see how the Titans do the rest of the year.
Yeah.
Not a good team at all.
No.
Can they get 2 more wins?
Let me look.
Get
Two more wins? Okay. The Titans next games, because they just had, okay, so they played the Texans. let me list these games off to you. Texans, Seahawks, these are Titans games. Jags, Browns, Niners, Chiefs, Saints, Jags.
God dang.
They might be the Browns and they might beat us. That's a coin flip.
That's gonna be it. That's gonna be it right there. Cam Ward, I need you to bring it home, baby. Bring it home.
TJ said that's the one game the Saints can't afford to win.
Really, bro. I'll tell you, that last stretch, I'm glad this is a bye week, though. It's good for them to, at least with the Saints winning, going into the bye week, like on a positive note.
On a positive note, yeah, man.
Just, feeling good. Tyler Shough look good. You got a W. You're still 2-8 or whatever. I don't know, 2-1, whatever you schedule. You only won 2 games, but you feel good. You feel good going into the bye week. Then you got the Falcons up next.
Yeah, so let me read.
Big divisional game.
Rest of the Saints schedule: Falcons at home, Dolphins on the road, Bucks on the road, Panthers at home, or Panthers in New Orleans, Jets in New Orleans, Titans on the road, and then you end the season January 4th against the Falcons in Atlanta. How many wins? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more games. How many more wins do you see the Saints getting? They have 2 right now.
I don't want any, but but if I had to pick, man, Titans so bad. I feel like AG gonna handle up.
I do too, bro.
AG gonna come with it. Panthers, we play them again in a dome. Man, Saints might mess around and win 5 games this year, bro.
5, bro? So you gave them the 3 more wins. So that would be.
I'm just saying, if they took the Panthers, the Jets, and the Titans.
Yep.
I don't want it. I don't want it. Don't want it. They can afford maybe 1 win.
I will say, like, I'm just saying, like, from the Caleb Downs perspective, if like you're a Caleb Downs fan, that's about like the range where you would probably want to draft a safety.
Because like 5 wins will put you at what? I mean, 5 wins let's pick it at 9 last year.
Only us, bro. Only fucking us.
But if we got 3 wins.
Typically 5 wins puts you at like, because the Chargers had 5 wins and they drafted Joe Alt 5 overall. Right. So it should have you like picking top 5. Typically. Typically.
The good thing is, I think if we were to win those games, that means Tyler Shough like really looking like the real deal. Like that means he's really looking. So that at that point, you're not really tripping about not having the number 1 overall pick. It's like, okay, I picked 4. Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take Caleb Downs or Averill or Bain or whoever. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I know you're not a Bain fan, bro.
Not. It's not that I'm not a fan of his. I am absolutely not a fan of his drafting him that highly. That's really what it boils down to. Like I'm fine on him as a player, but like top 5. Top 5? If you an edge rusher, no, you gotta be Myles Garrett, bro.
Yeah,
You gotta be like Will Anderson. Like when I watch you, I gotta be like, oh, okay. I don't need to even question a single thing if that's a top 5 investment in an edge rusher. And to me, Bain is not that player at all.
It's just that the number 1 overall pick is so valuable specifically because of the people that need a quarterback. You got the Browns and the Jets. 2 teams who are loaded with picks. Loaded. With and need a quarterback. So if the Saints can hold that number 1 pick down, boy, they could really sit up there like Joker cracking a pool stick. I'll figure that shit out.
I figure fight. Y'all want Fernando Mendoza?
All right.
Highest offer. And then a smart GM would be like, oh, okay, all right. Oh, you won't believe what these niggas offer me for the number 1 overall pick. You won't believe this shit. What y'all willing to do? Y'all just have them going for real. Bro. That's what a smart team and a smart GM would do. That's where you get into like that's the power of having the number 1 overall pick. That's really what the power of having the number 1 overall pick really boils down to. Because this is also not a draft. This is not a draft like 2 years ago where you had Caleb, where you had Drake May, where you had JD5. Like, again, this would be the year that the Saints potentially would pick top 5. And because, like, if they were picked, like, even if, like, that's a completely other fascinating question. If they were in a draft class like that and it had the top 3 pick, like, what would they do if they had Shough on the team? Because that's a fascinating conversation.
That's when it gets fascinating.
But because then if it's just like let's say it's a 2 quarterback class. When I say 2 quarterback class, I mean 2 quarterbacks that a team or teams want to trade up to go get. You want to either have that 1 number 1 overall pick or that 2nd overall pick. That's it. Because if it's not a multiple quarterback class, your leverage ends. You have none, bro.
Gone. And just the way this draft is looking, I mean, you got Sellers, he might transfer and stay. Ty Simpson, we'll see. Nuss, he done got benched. Dante Moore look like he might go back.
Oh boy, this is a devious question that Reland answered. Okay. I had to prep myself to ask it. What if a top 3 pick boils down to losing the last game and the Falcons need to win to make the playoffs? Y'all want us to lose or win? Devious.
That's
devious.
Hell. That's hell. That's hell.
Devious, bruh.
That's hell right there. If it's the number 1 overall pick, I just gotta tune it up, bro. I gotta tune it up to the Falcons and just take it. Just gotta take it.
But it didn't say 1 overall. I said top 3. The question says top 3.
I mean, if it's for like the 3rd overall, I'm always gonna root. I can't.
But then me being like, man, the Falcons getting the playoffs. They really gonna do something? No, like, am I really gonna
get their cheese clapped anyway, bro? So,
that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying, bro. I don't know. Like, sometimes you just gotta take 1 on the chin. Sometimes, bro.
End of the day,
but I would just
close winning shit.
Yeah, I would just close my eyes and disassociate, bro.
That's what I said, bro. This last half of the season gonna be hilarious, bro.
I tweeted, bro, that Jets Saints game gonna be like the NFC Championship game from 2009, bro, but the inverse, bro. Every first down gonna be hot, bro. Oh,
God damn it! Why you gonna throw that nice deep ball, Shough? Damn,
come on, bro. Shit, nigga.
Oh,
trying to do something.
Now you want to catch. Now you want to catch, Jawan. Now you want to catch the ball.
I'm telling you, bro. If that Saints Jets game gonna be the most hilarious live stream of all time. People gonna tune into it and be like, did we click the wrong? Like, is this the right live stream? Like, especially if they're not a Saints fan. Like, these niggas is
upset. Just be I love it, bro. Jawan catch like 2 touchdowns,
bro,
in the air, like just jumping and getting his toe tap.
I throw my phone. I throw my fucking phone, bro. Be so hot.
Hot, bro.
Bro, that'd be
I need AG to handle up.
Well, the good thing is the Jets' special teams has been great this season. The Saints have been dog shit. So, anyway, this was a fun episode. It's always, I mean, we have fun episodes all the time, but it's always a little fun when
the Saints win, bro. Nothing like winning, bro.
Winning Victory Monday, and we don't like next Sunday is Red Zone Sunday.
Ooh, I'm gonna hit the Pool Boy Fest in New Orleans.
Oh, there you go, bro. Man, living. Michael said if the pick is not top 3, I wouldn't trade back. No, I don't. Yeah, like if they pick in 3, 4 or 5 or 6, I wouldn't trade back either. Just take the best player and just go. I mean, let me take that back. It depends on what the offer is. Because this thing needs a lot of talent. Like a lot of.
You can figure out you can get Jeremiah Love some kind of way.
Yeah, let me take that back. I want that back. Walk it back. That's just not how our GM thinks, though. But anyway,
no, not at all.
This was fun. We do not have a preview pod this week. However, we are trying to plan something for an episode this week that, like I said, is probably going to be Patreon only and YouTube member only. So it is more.
Excuse me.
It is more draft future related. Just throwing that as a heads up. So we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. We'll be back this upcoming week. We don't know the exact day yet. So we will be back later this week. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all with that. We are out.
Peace.